Why don't you ghost them? Why don't you just ghost the people that make you feel so small? You know, the ones that are like, been in the industry probably 10 years more than you, and you're just watching and going, oh my gosh, I need to do that. And then you start making yourself smaller and smaller because you're like, I can't really do that because I'm not as good as so-and-so. And it stops you from doing your videos. It stops you from being out there. It stops you from growing your business. It stops you from living the lifestyle that you want to live. What kind of lifestyle do you want to live? You need to ghost them. Let me share something with you real quick here. When you are ghosting, that means you are working within your internal space. You're learning about yourself. You're staying quiet. You're doing meditation. Now, you're still working with your clients if you got clients, because this is about speakers getting out there. I call it hashtag speaker locking arms. Let's keep helping each other. Yes, let's do it. Speaker locking arms. I created this, and I'll share more about what this is by me ghosting people, not my clients, but knowing that I can't keep following everybody and watching and getting ideas. And I mean, that's just too much in the cerebral. So I took a quiet break, got silenced, and I started hearing words. I knew I had a theme: freedom, safety, and healing. I just knew that, like, if we have freedom, safety, and healing, then our world will stop having this blaming and shaming. It gives us opportunity to really be able to see ourselves. If we start really seeing ourselves, we start getting more empathetic towards others. And these words came along to be part of these pillars. Now, to do this, I did not even know that I was going to start getting 3 words in cadence. Bum, bam, bam. Ba-bum, bum. Ba-bum, bum. 3 words. Now, my office is at the Fresh Inspiration Ranch in California. That's where I reside. Now, if I didn't listen to myself, and if I didn't get quiet, I wouldn't be able to start talking to people about how they can make their first $250,000 in their business by doing this. I wouldn't have trusted myself that there was these 3 words that kept coming. And it got bigger and bigger. So the next phase was that I was saying that we need to get resilient and passionate and innovative. I didn't know I was going to do that, because it was all just this long list. 3 words kept coming. And when you just look at the words like roar, it doesn't mean anything. But it does when you start coaching people. So I see right here that you want to get into unleash your moxie, sexy, wealthy life and business to make your $250,000 up to $500,000. There's a certain dollar amount that I charge per program in this program, depending on where somebody is. And if they go through each of these steps in the resilient pillar, that's going to get them somewhere. I would never have been able to create this if I was in a scurry, in the space of being like scared, like I have to do this, I have to do this. How am I going to get more clients? How am I going to get more clients? So when I did this, a potential new client came in. Now it'd be easy to deflect them and then run off somewhere else because they're like, oh my gosh, what's Rhonda about? Lots of things. We have tons of things that we do, but to be able to express it to people, we really need to narrow it down to what they're dealing with. So then this client was telling me something, and I said, why don't we first work the healing pillar? And these are your first 5 sessions. That's the first time I ever sold a program on those. I was like, what? So then I'm using it for my health and wellness space because I've been in the health industry for 25 years. Are you still following me? That this is where you get your innovation happening right here and now when you start ghosting the scenarios that you're doing right now. In your health and wellness, what do you want to ghost? Hot chocolate for me. I could do that every day. And it becomes like a ritual. Like, oh my gosh, it's breakfast time, hot chocolate. And, but I mean, does it really help me in my health and wellness? Well, maybe it makes me happy. But sometimes it doesn't always make me happy because I'm just doing it to numb myself, to just because it's part of my routine. Same thing in your business. If you get quiet You start working on just meditation, quiet space, ghosting them, those people or situations. Where will it take you in business? What do you get to play in that's going to make the next level in your business? Now I get to work with people that are starting to make $1 million in their business because I created a thing where I call Diamond Moxie, Sexy, Wealthy Life and Business. And those pillars are about business, lifestyle, and back to health. Straight up health. You need all those components, and there's all this thing that I do with my health and wellness and also business coaching. I've consulted for so many years on business stuff. So how do we allow all of our gems that we're doing in our life? Because when somebody says, "What are you doing?" you just go off. And you could be going off for like 5 minutes because you have so many things that you do, so many things that are inspiring you, and you're just like all blah, and then you're done and someone says, "I still don't know what you do." It happened to me many times. And I go, "Well, didn't I tell you?" And so the way I blend health and wellness with business is I look at the nervous system to calm, to heal the cells, to receive the new cells that you get every day, release the cells in your body that make you sick, that aren't the strongest cells that should be staying in your body. And I go with, epigenetics and neuroscience and all that kind of stuff, but I'm extremely holistic. I bring that into business. I believe that we can hurt our body and get adrenal fatigue. You see where I'm going with this? All of a sudden, since I've gotten quiet, I've learned how to blend those things together. What are you doing that you want to say, I want to be able to put it in a bucket and I want to have all those things flourish because the seeds are all in the bucket, and the people that will be excited about working with you are people that are going to be connected with all the things that you have, but you don't have to say all of them. I say, get raw. I help people get raw, go bold, be you, to a sexy, healthy, business, wealthy lifestyle. People seem to get it, and it really encompasses all that. Even in my books, I say sexy. So I'll say The Fit Solution, which is my first book, 4 steps to a sexy, successful, authentic. Got their authentic in there, balance it for the sexy. That was me, 15 years ago. So sexy is one of my things. So you're always thinking about branding. This is how you get your vocal branding, because all these words are words I'm going to use, all these 3 that I'm going to use to be able to express who I am. So that's my word branding. So you see where we're going with this? Let's get more into silence so we can help this world. I call it hashtag speaker locking arms. We're all supporting each other here. We really are. We influence each other. We want to make sure that we love on one another. And we need to learn to heal in being aggressive in how we're competing with others. It just exhausts us. We need to ghost them so that we don't keep trying to be like somebody that is not authentically us. It's going to shut us down creatively. So where do you want to go with this? It's all up to you, what you want. So what are you going to ghost today in your health and wellness, in your business, so that you create energy, put energy in your energy bank? I can't wait to hear. Mwah.